let's get straight to the point. Um, the I don't know. I just sleep well today. I went to sleep really early and wake up not really early, but every time I do this, I just do feel like I'm living in heaven. It's just a guy with OCPD and ADHD, with having both, or if you have any, you know, differences in your brain than just neurotypical person, just sleep well, and you just always feel like you're on drugs. You're so fucking crazy because you need to do so much. There's so much things you want to try, and it just becoming cool just because of your brain by itself. Yeah, kind of. What I'm saying is that I don't know. I just kind of feel a bit of crazy and lost in current moment of my life. The reason why I'm saying that because it has never been always like this. It kind of some moments. 90% of my life I feel lost, but at some point I found something what I love, what I do very very well, what I get paid for very very well, and I kind of find my people, and just like I found my daily duties. I made a perfect pipeline of my day and how it should look like, and it's kind of my life kind of becoming like super super cool at some point. But yeah, but after being lost for so long, it's kind of cool to feel yourself okay and safe, and that your life is absolutely under your control, and like anything happened, you know that you're going to be safe. And what I'm saying is that of course it's not always like this. It's not like 100% of times 100% depends on you in like absolutely all cases, because now I feel like I'm absolutely okay with myself. I know what I'm doing, I know where I move. I like absolutely okay. I'm ready to put in a lot of work, and I'd like to put it in, and so on. But like some circumstances are happening. I'm not like, just like not even trying to do anything or just give up. That's not how we act in situations like this. That's not how we act in situations like this. And the thing which like the idea which visited my head was that the moment when I feel happy the most is when I master something, and I do this and I help other people, and it's kind of the meaning of the life, like to make other people lives better, by having a skill that helps other people. And that's what I think. And of course if you don't know how to do anything, it's kind of you might feel lost that you don't have this skill. But believe me or not, everybody have this skill. It's not even what is a skill. Skill is something like skill and mastery. Those are different things. Like skill is something what accessible right now. You just like by just running right now, you're already running, but by just taking like opening idea with code, you already coding. By solving one math problem, which is 2 plus 2, you're already solving math problem. That's what called skill. And the other thing is mastery, when you're already good at it. And some things are pretty formalized, so you need to spend time to become master at it. And I think we all lost in the meaning of this. I mean, you go to the university and you have like thousands of subjects, but actual skills are like 1, 2, or 3. If you study engineering, there three actual skills you need to know. It's like math, coding, and what else? Something else was in my mind, like physics, or just working with your hands and assembly electrical circuits to develop your intuition. So that's how you develop mastery. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, and the problem is that you could concentrate on those subjects that much that you lose the main purpose of all of these. It's just skill you have, you're already doing it, and then you might like to, go somewhere else, touch somewhere else, and improve your skill and improve your mastery, and like, I don't know, that is. And actually, somebody going to study economics, you could say there are like thousands of subjects. There are like microeconomics, macroeconomics, microeconomics, so on. Who cares? I mean, but I don't know what exactly happening on these degrees, honestly, but like, the only skill you it's also math. What a fuck. Sorry, but it's just math, again, and I don't know, that is, it's like, I don't know, because I'm so poor in in this, in terms of defining main point of doing anything or any subject. I don't know. It's like, I strongly believe that first it starts with making something up with your hands, and then reading the theory. Like, it all starts with doing something by your hands. Even if you're aerospace engineer and you need to solve thousands of differential equations, so you start from taking derivatives. Yes? Why am I wrong? You start taking derivatives, tons of derivatives. Then you solve differential equations. Then you solve differential equations, and then you study all other bullshit in aerospace engineering. Prove me if I'm wrong. I can prove you I'm not. You would ask me how exactly I'm proving it, but no, I'm refused to prove it right now. So, I mean, all of this bullshit which so many people, like, I don't know, it's so fucking crazy. You need to care, first of all, about yourself. That's what I'm saying. Because that you as a human want to do something and to help other people with your skill. So the first thing you care is making something, actually, is to produce some impact, firstly. Yeah, and to make your life better, to feel yourself better by doing something. Like, if you've done something today, you feel yourself better, right? It doesn't matter what you did. If you solved a real problem, if you just read the paragraph or something like that, or like just read a unit of something, but at the end of the day, it's all like those things are physically materialized into something. Whether it's writing code, solving solving math problems, doesn't matter, on computer or just on the paper, and it's all just, it's so important to find this essential thing in doing anything. If you went to study languages anywhere, like, you first learning a new language by just talking in it, in communicating in it, and then you probably apply some theory. You just need to speak first, and then probably study. That's so fucking true. And I don't know why we're so lost with that shit. I don't know what's happening, but that's how it feels for me. Why I'm reading a unit of some information, and I'm like, it all could be summarized in three sentences by me, and then, but like, solving practical problem with this will take 10 hours of my time. Do you understand the difference? Like, do you feel this? it's kind of work this way. Okay, I don't want to listen to any life philosophy or anything like this until I do things. I want to build things. I want to touch things. I want to make them real. I want to do real stuff. I want to produce some impact. I want to make this world better by first doing something. I don't want to read or listen to lecture for 30 hours without making something. You know? And all this bullshit in the universities, I believe that 90% of undergrad students, they don't understand what the fuck the guy's talking about on their lectures. They could recognize formulas, they could recognize something, but they will never understand it. And the problem with that, the reason why you think is cool is because you find the real world problem which you can solve by advanced theory, and this problem is so cool. It's just elegant to solve it with kind of some rigorous and advanced mathematical approach, whatever. But first you start with 2 plus 2, writing code with assigning a value to variable, whatever you do. And those paid skills, we have so little those paid skills in this fucking world. I'm literally telling you, even for engineering, let's take any type of fucking engineering, I'm telling you, it's 2 subjects, math and physics. Fuck, you shit. Sorry. So many bad words coming out of my mouth because I'm so pissed off by this mystery which any bullshitter will tell you about. Any subject, they will tell you need to go through this and that, and after you need to study this topic. Bro, fuck it, be simple. It's just math and physics and solving different problems with it. It's super short. Yeah, it takes time. It takes probably a lot of hours, but everything you will find inside, it's like watching a film. Why should you explain to me parts of it? If I want to watch a movie, I watch a movie, and it's inside of it, in the process of watching, I start to realize why those parts are real, because I'm touching it. I'm in the process of it. Don't tell me about 10,000 different branches of physics or math. They're solid. That's one big beautiful movie which you can watch and call those branches whatever you want, and you can divide them any possible way you want. If you think that is enough to study for math for 10 hours, you're fucking probably right. Why? Because it is already enough for you to be you don't need to know math or anything of this just to be a human. You smart. You're a good person anyways if you do so. You understand what I mean? It's not it's just like watching a movie. It's not necessary for even a real kind of job. Yeah, of course, if you want to be expert at this and widely respected, and so on, yeah, of course you need to go through all of this. But if you just thinking of understanding something, bro, if you study only calculus during your life, you don't need to all other those branches. You can do enough stuff with calculus. It's I do think it's core. Up to now, I do think it's core. If you study calculus, it's core. That is differential equations for me. It's not just in most of engineering, calculus is probably all you need plus differential equations. That's all what it is about. If you study math and physics, it's enough for you to go to assembly some electrical circuits and start to learning by this. The only things which should be done on the paper is math and physics, and the rest of things you just go out to the world and you just exploring things and actively engaging with the process, the same way as you actively engaging with the process by solving things on the paper. You might say it's so relative definition of like being, what is like give definition to be actively engaged into something. But I think I could say, yeah, a different intents for different people. For me, for instance, with ADHD brain, it's like super hard to find like this intents, to get in this intents with subject. But I got it as fast as I start to solve real problems, and I'm exposing to the real problems and I'm solving them. That's what I'm saying. Those things are like strictly practical, and those things are pretty practical, and that's what I want to deliver to younger generation. If you're 16 years old, 17 years old, don't fill your head with all this bullshit. Don't fill your head with bullshit lectures. Don't fill your head with bullshit. Don't fill your head with bullshit. Okay, I understand that in the beginning of life, you probably understand that you don't want to fill your head with bullshit. I mean, stupid friends, drugs, and so on. I understand that you understand it. But what to do with science and career and stuff? Bro, if you want to be an engineer, which is so fucking cool, just study math and physics. Find one solid big book, grasp the idea, start with very basic, just from understanding as a human. Try to answer like normal questions. What the integral, what it used for. Don't start with solving like 10,000 problems, or you can just start solving problems. It's okay. But like, if you feel that you need your inner answers first, like what it is basically, what it is for, just to make some picture in your head, just do it. Okay, like if you need like baby kid 14 years old analogies with water flowing as example for electrical circuits, so do this. It's super normal. Start with super easy things. You don't need to be like there's nothing that complicated in this world. I'm telling you, on the fundamental level, there are like 2-3 basic laws of physics and so on, which allows us to do all of this. Yeah, physicists still up to now trying to find one equation which will explain this world, and one day I'm pretty sure they will find, because the essence of this world, that everything is like, I don't know, there are some fundamentals which rules everything, and that's all fucking is. I mean, so yeah, just do skills. Don't think of complicated theories and stuff and thousands of different subjects, and that you cannot live with them. You can make billions of money without even even an idea what's happening in science. You can like know all the science in the world and making no money. I mean, it's all just up to you. It's just as your soul feel, and if you want to explore in this direction, just feel free to explore. If you're not, just not. Okay, we can talk about the real world a bit later. I mean, yeah, of course, for like having super cool career, you need to have like a lot of credentials. But people who chasing credentials, it's just like, since you start achieving them, since you got your first credential for anything, you could never stop, and you could have no idea of practical application and like the real essence of all those kind of credentials. And it's like, it's kind of fucked up. I know, but that's the way things are working. I'm telling you, I'm literally telling you, because like person who really completed his PhD or anything, in any field of science, he would never tell you that, bro. He will never tell you that science is something so complicated, not because he went through it and he knows everything. It's mostly because he went through it with like having image in his head that is so hard and studied so hard, and then at the end of the day he understood that really like super easy shortcuts for understanding most of topics. It's not like something out of this world, and it's the only formalization seems hard, but in fact it's so fucking easy. That's my message to younger generation, and I don't think there anything else to tell you. Yeah, the biggest problem which science couldn't solve is still social problem. Yeah, we still have problems in our social environment, and it's much harder even to get you to get your hands dirty with finding real world problems and finding the ways to access good materials, to study anything, to build anything. And that really is, believe me or not, like, besides the fact we have books and so on, it's still hard, believe me or not. It's still hard to find a good teacher, to find like the right direction, and like to understand what it's all about, and whether you need it in the life or you not. Bro, I'm literally explaining it because younger me was so pissed off with so many questions, and like how to make my life better, how to act in the right way that I wouldn't be broke at the end of the day, mentally, physically, or in financial sense. But now I'm just making video as a message to younger myself, so me as a younger person could a bit of have a kind of feeling and understanding somebody older sharing this path and answering these questions. So that is, yeah, it's kind of so important for me to share this to somebody who needs it, because if you person who find it useful, I do think you probably find nobody talking about it, and I do understand how important it is for you. So yeah, that's exactly why I'm making this video, and I hope it's helped to you, and wish you everything the best. Have a good day, or whatever you have right now. Sleep well, eat well, act well. Don't underestimate yourself, don't give up. Keep trying to find answers on the questions which is important for you. That's my message, and you will find them. Bye bye.